Hello, Cancer. How's everybody doing? Welcome to your reading. I picked up the Night Before Christmas deck. And literally, I feel like the irony of getting this deck after so many years of wanting it, what is going to end up happening is right now, I feel like there is like a nightmare before Christmas going on. Like, this is the nightmare that we have to finally let go of so then we can live our lives, you know, by Christmas and the new year. Basically, like, I mean, Samhain can be used for so many different things, but because the veil is so thin, it's like, it's really nice to get rid of the demons in the closet, you know, the things that you hold on to, the addictions you hold on to, the bad things that you do, the things that make you naughty all year, you know? All right. You know, this reader said that these card stocks are like really wonderful cards and like really good cards. And they are. They're like really sturdy, awesome cards. Just saying. Here we go. What's going on for Cancer? In the energy of the Chariot, movement forward. Absolutely. Okay, we got the Hermit kind of leading the deck, the bottom of the deck, but he's in reverse. And I just heard my phone ringing telepathically in my head. Isn't that weird? Wow, so many of these are in reverse. Wow. Like, there's one card upright, and that's the King of Swords. There's a King of Wands in reverse, Judgment in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're going to give me a fucking minute with this one. What is happening? Like, what are you moving out of? Like, so clearly something's hiding, okay? The Hermit's always about like hermiting yourself off, finding out what's going on, and kind of like seeking that inner wisdom, finding a teacher, kind of getting to the next level, learning about something, teaching yourself about something, changing the dynamic of something, okay? So it's almost like a kingfisher just flew by. So what I also feel is, oh yeah, leading with the Hermit. Okay. So what I feel like is somebody is now, it's like they're being exposed. Okay. They took, oh, I think I just rubbed weed like all over my lips. What they did was, it's like somebody took ancient rituals or teachings or something, and they cultivated darkness. You know, it's like somebody had the power to do something, and everything they learned, everything that was acquired, all the information that they got, everything while they were kind of masking themselves away was all in reverse. You know, like they got the wrong information, the wrong teacher, the wrong future. Everything was in the wrong. Okay. So I feel like this is somebody who is now seeking judgment. Okay. And it's judgment in reverse, which is going to say, honestly, they're naughty. They're not getting on the nice list. Somebody corrupted something. They fucked with something, and it's Tower in reverse, because I feel like, honestly, at this point in time, there's absolutely nothing that they can do to save this. Okay, nothing. There's nothing they can do to save this. This is something that somebody has worked so hard for, but is the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, King of Candles in reverse. It was somebody that used something, you know, like you know, how I've been talking kind of recently about a little bit about my landlord, and like how he has all these rental properties, and he only rents out to basically to government housing people. And we're my sister and I are the first two people that have rented off him that have actually paid our own rent. And he still thinks that he can scam us. Like, yeah, okay, you want to try to scam the vulnerable people that are getting their paychecks from the government, but you want to try to scam somebody who's going to work every day that's paying you specifically, right? So there's this like breach of contract. Okay, and it's the 10 of Candles in reverse, because it's the 10 of Wands in reverse, because it's like the burdens are now let down. Like somebody's had to carry something all by themselves while there was help around. So this King of Pentacles is looking at this 10 of Candles in reverse going, wait a second, that's not how it's supposed to go. And this King of fucking Needles is ridiculously smart. Okay, he's the King of Swords. He's a genius. He knows exactly what he's doing. Okay, and he's realizing that, wait a second, I was told I had to do all this work on my own, and I didn't have to do any of it alone. Okay, which is this 8 of Cups in reverse. Like it's almost like somebody told you to walk away, okay? And by telling you to walk away, it was like it led you down a very destructive path, because it was like nobody cared about you anymore, right? Like I don't know who turned their back on you, but somebody turned their back on you, and they went on this adventure, which is this Ace of Needles in reverse, okay? They did something, and they were riding this creative wave that was to completely destroy you. Okay, and it was all because somebody got really bad information, and then they found out that they were put on the naughty list. Okay, it's like Fred Claus, right? No, what was that? Oh, that's that Fat Claus. Something like that, Fat Man or something, and the little kid finds out that he's on the naughty list, and then he puts an assassination out to Santa. Because you are fucking around with people, you want to kill the judge, right? Nice try, but that's like getting to the king, you know, like I fucking highly doubt you're gonna get past that security. Idiot. Okay, this king's smarter than the average bear, which is obviously you, King of Needles, okay? So, we get into this 6 of Cups with the 3 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse with the 3 of Cups in reverse. So what I feel like is somebody from your past, or they said they were a part of your past, they said they were your friend, they said that they had your best interests at heart. Like somebody, you know what I feel like? I feel like somebody lied to the universe. They lied to people, and they said that they were your friend. They said that they were going to help build you up. And really what they did was they got you drunk off of a fake friendship, and they used you. Okay, so what this ended up doing was sending somebody into the 6 of Swords, okay, with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, both in reverse. Okay, so there was no way that you could move forward in building something, because they literally just stole everything by saying, it's okay, I'm their friend. And this king, okay, has been like, okay, let's just get this straight. This king of wands is telling me that he's my friend, and he's set off on this adventure. Okay, and he's telling me he's on the nice list, but now I find out that he's just a drunken mess who won't walk away, okay, who's taking more than what they're giving, making me work for everything, while creating almost the worst tower moment ever for my life, while they get everything that I own. Okay, I really seem like somebody is an alcoholic here. Or they turn somebody into an alcoholic. They turn somebody sad. They turn somebody vulnerable because they walked away, and this person was never expecting somebody to walk away from them. They were like, wait a second, aren't you my friend? Like, why would you do this? You told me that I had to do all of this work, that something would grow and I would get all this money. It's almost like, man, maybe you got into like a bad financial endeavor with like a friend, and they told you, they asked you for 20 grand to start their business or something, telling you that within a year they'd pay you back 15% or something. And then they just took all the money and they bolted and they left, right? It's because somebody's been coaxed, okay, and coerced into poisoning you. Okay, I just heard my sister cough. Because this person was so easily corrupted. They were corruptible. And the reason why they were corruptible is because they've got no solid grounding in themselves. So they just easily let people come in and take over them, like kings of wands, right? That want to come in reverse and steal people's fire, steal people's magic, steal people's ability to ignite things in their life, because they just think that they're entitled because they know how to steal. Okay. Now I'm getting, man, there are a lot of car hijacking schemes that are being caught. Because, man, these fucking people, they are breaking into these keyless entry cars within like seconds. You almost can't jimmy a car as fast as they can get into the car without a key now. And honestly, I feel like some of these car companies, they did that on purpose. Like, they made it easier to steal. They made it easier to corrupt. They made it easier, and it's just whether or not you're going to buy the juice. It's whether or not you're going to pay attention, or you're just going to follow the crowd and walk off the bridge. Like, somebody was not expecting you to notice that they were the ones that were creating these tower moments, because it's the tower in reverse. So I'm trying to get this tower in reverse here. And honestly, the way that I see it is these towers in reverse would mean that somebody comes and they break something down in your life. Okay, so it causes this catastrophe to happen in your life. And then in some other dimension, it suddenly appears just for them. It's like, that's kind of how I'm seeing it in my third eye. Like, it just pops up magically for somebody else, but is completely destroyed here. And then, because it pops up in another dimension for somebody else, they're able to cultivate it in 3D because now they have it in 5D. This is a lot of dream stealing. I think somebody's gotten into your third eye. Oh, where did that just come from? What the fuck? I really think, like, look at it, I just cut the deck to Magician. Like, I feel like somebody just, like, I don't know, man, chose to do something and, like, almost chose to put you in an early grave. To steal your identity, steal your life. Made you do all the work. Yeah. 10 of Swords with the 5 of Crystals. Again, with this 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles, you had, like, the way that I see it is like you had like maybe some type of idea or something, right? Some type of construct of how you wanted to do something. And then somebody said, no, that's not the way you do. You have to do all the work on your own. If you want anything to grow, you have to do everything on your own. And that kind of like really hit home for somebody, like someone's used to doing all the work anyways, like they're used to one-sided relationships. So I think they were used to this king coming in and just taking what he wanted, and then somebody else having to go and rebuild again because they were on some type of ego trip, okay? And because you couldn't necessarily walk away from them, they got you to hang around and watch and make fun of you like you were the only one doing work all the time. Like, look at, she's the only one doing any work. And then you were like, this doesn't seem right. Like, there's something wrong here. I'm not supposed to be doing all the work. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You had no clarity on what you were doing. It's almost like, man, it's like someone's been doing work for somebody and this employer tells you that he's going to pay you, but he never pays you. The Hermit. Fucking Hermit showed up again. Okay, Hermit showed up again with this 7 of crystals in reverse. So that's who this motherfucker is who's hiding. Okay, they took your creation and then they grew it like behind your back. But it's almost like they made you grow it all and you do it all and then they took it all from you. Because like I can't help but just keep staring at him, looking at this candle holder. Like he's mesmerized by it. He doesn't understand that these candles are lit and burning in reverse. He's like, I don't understand this. This isn't what I created. Yeah, because this person came out of the darkness, okay, and took a seed that you were growing. Because they're on the naughty list. They're an awful person. They're an evil person. So they're like, well, my tower's coming down anyways. I can see that theirs can come down. So I'm going to direct myself. I'm going to basically make this person, like, I wouldn't be surprised, like some type of truth hit home with somebody. And then they were like, okay, I'm the one that's going to have to do all of this. So I'm going to have to devise a plan to get this person money. Right. And then, but it's like you wanted to get money together. Oh man, there's the Ace of Bones. So there's the Ace of Swords or Ace of Wands right there. Okay. So it's like you devised a plan, okay, to make something work for you. So then you could deal with this person. Cause it's like, is somebody hiding there? Is somebody not hiding there? Does somebody need my help or does somebody not need my help? Like kind of like almost like a codependent parent or something like that you're like, really, are you actually codependent? Like, is this really going to happen? Okay. Is this really going to happen? Like, am I really going to have to put myself aside and do all this work and watch my money go down the drain? Yeah. Cause it went 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles in reverse to the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It was literally all about somebody who was trying to put something together. They were trying to orchestrate something. And this hermit who was hiding there, okay, yeah, some evil little fucking nemesis, okay, came in and got you to do something for him instead. That's kind of actually how I'm getting this. Like, what's this 6? Like, that's 666 right there. 2 of Cups in limbo. So this definitely isn't a two-sided relationship, okay? This isn't a balanced relationship with this person. 5 of Swords. 9 of Wands. Like, it's like somebody wanted you to lay down and die and just give them everything. And you know what, actually, I'm pretty sure, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to say this because I'm pretty sure it's correct. I definitely know that my landlord wanted to kill my sister and I. He literally last night tried to get the guy in the basement to set the house on fire. And I woke up in the middle of the night to the smoke. And luckily, the guy in the basement is smarter than my landlord and put it out really fast and got everything cleaned up and out of the house really quick. And it didn't hurt my sister and I. But the thing is that what my landlord knows is that there is no emergency exit. So if there's a fire that gets started here, my sister and I will die. There's nowhere out unless we jump out the windows. Okay, so then we were like, well, my neighbor will probably catch us if we jump out the windows, right? But I know that he tried to get the guy in the basement to pass out while he was making food, and Dave passed out. He did. I don't know what my landlord fed him all day, but he did pass out while he had food in the oven, but he woke up because he's smarter than that, because he's not some fucking 16-year-old guy. He's a 60-year-old man, okay, who apparently is smarter than my landlord. Okay, so what I'm seeing now is there was a fight, okay, that there's these daggers coming at somebody, and they've got to use their eyes to see it, okay? They've got to see the truth for what it is, okay? That it's a 9 of bones, that I feel like it's like somebody wanted you to die. They wanted you to lay down and die, lay down and surrender, lay down and just give in to them, give in to everything that they're doing. Okay, which is the haunting of bones, which is the Queen of Bones, which is the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's obviously who this person is. Okay. What did I say in the beginning? That I feel like somebody went to school. Yeah, because it's the Hermit in reverse. This person, honest to God, look at that. We've got the Guide, okay, which is the Hierophant in reverse with the Star in reverse. This person is so disconnected from themselves and from the surroundings around them that they read something that told them to do something evil to you, and they did it. Because they followed something, because they're so detached from themselves that if they're actually attached to themselves, if anybody's actually truly attached to their soul, they will never try to hurt somebody. Okay. Even karmically wise, like even if you watch somebody do something to you, you will never want to try to strike back at that person, because you will realize how fast karma works for you. If you're being bullied, it will work for you. Okay. So this person is so detached, okay, that they didn't know where they were going. Okay, which is why it's the 2 of Wands in reverse. Like this person, literally, they didn't know where they were going. Okay, so because they didn't know where they wanted to go with their life, they secretly hid in your life. Okay, taking in and soaking in all this information that you've been teaching yourself, but because they're listening from another dimension, they're getting and receiving everything wrong. Okay, so everything that you say, if you say, oh, my neighbor's a great person, I did their gardens for them. You know what this person heard? My neighbor's an asshole and they ripped up my gardens on me. That's how they're going to hear it. Because what people don't understand is when they're using their third ear to try to hear what other people are saying, they're never going to hear it correctly. There's always, it's like broken telephone. You know that game Telephone where you say something and then you wait and see where the message fucked up? Where somebody didn't hear the message correct, or they just didn't decipher it right, or they didn't want to decipher it right. Okay. There's always that person that fucks up the message. And then there's another person that fucks up the message, right? And then by the end of it, the person who gets the end of the message is not what the beginning of the message sounded like, because it's like been passed through from door to door to door. So this person had no idea where they were going. So they hid in your life. And then they said, you're the one that has to do all the work. We're going to stand back and we're going to watch you because this is reality. And sometimes people don't like reality. Guess what? And this person was smug. Okay. The fact that they're coming up the Queen of Wands in reverse with this like snake coming out of their mouth. Honestly, this person, their ego is so high. Okay. Their ego is so high that it's no matter what anybody says to them, what they say is just pure evil. Because they're not hearing things correct. Okay, they're not. And that's why this 2 of Cups is in limbo, because they were like, this could have been somebody that could have actually had a very nice, sensible relationship with you. But they couldn't handle it because they're full of shit. Because they couldn't just pick a direction on their own. So honestly, you might have been having to deal with this for a long time. You might have a very strong backbone when it comes to people that have just been coming in that are so disconnected that think decipher all this information, all these, and they try to decode all of this memory inside of you, and they can't. The cipher is incorrect because they can't decipher the code properly because they don't know the code. They just think they know everything because that's what entitled people do. They think they know everything. They think that they can just take people's jobs and they can fake it till they make it. That's what is not the famous line, fake it till you make it. It's fucking bullshit. It's stupid. I don't believe in it. I would never fake it till I made it. I could never do that. I never have and I never will. Okay, so now we've got the Page of Wands with the 5 of Cups. And then there's the Knight of Wands with the 8 of Cups in reverse. So with the Knight of Cups in reverse, there's the Empress, and there's the 3 of Cups. There's the Unity. Oh my God, there's Justice. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so somebody who has been very tired of working all by themselves, okay? Really tired of doing everything by themselves, that had literally just been continuously left to die and be buried all by themselves and have nobody around them. Somebody who's so sad they can't get their money right. They can't get any friendship. They can't get out of this black hole, right? Everything they give doesn't come back to them. Okay, this is massively taking a huge turn, okay, because the universe is understanding how upset you are with things and how they've come about with this particular person in your life. Okay, so we get the Knight of Wands, okay, with the Page of Wands around this 10 of Cups. So it's almost like somebody, I feel like somebody around you is watching some type of transformation, okay? And they're watching that maybe now it's almost like I'm getting this like confirmation that now you don't have to leave. Okay, it's like you might have had to leave a situation or a relationship because you were doing all of the work because somebody didn't know what they truly wanted. So now this is like the opposite relationship coming in, right? This is the type of relationship that is helpful. Okay, where it's 3 people coming together. Okay, it's not about just 2 people and one person doing all the work, right? And this is what this Empress needs. Actually, this is the High Priestess, okay? This is what this High Priestess needs, right? She needs to know that she's not all by herself. She's swimming in emotion. She understands how things work, and she understands that her Knight of Cups, okay, went the wrong way. All right. Somebody didn't it's not supposed to be one person doing everything. Okay. These scales have to be balanced. And that's why the time is up, right? Justice takes over and death to this person in your life that can't get it right. They keep this unbalanced relationship where they're doing all the less work and you're doing all the work. Okay. So we move on to the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so what does the Wheel of Fortune bring in? Something flip. No. What is the Wheel of Fortune bringing in with Cancer? Whoa, a few things. So there's the 5 of Wands in reverse. So it's almost like somebody has been battling you, okay? There's the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, keeping things from you. Oh my God, look at this. Like somebody has been fighting, okay, to keep your money from growing. It's like they've been dangling it in front of you being like, here it is, here it is. And then they take it away. And they go, here it is, here it is. You got to work really hard for it and you're going to get it. And then you bust your ass and then they take it away from you, even though they know they're supposed to give it. Okay. So there's the 7 of Needles in reverse with the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Oh my God, look at that. So what has been scattered and stolen, okay, and unable to use comes back around. It's like now this Knight, okay, this Knight of Cups that shows up twice, okay, now is bringing in the right thing that you need. And it's going to bring in more than what you need. It's going to fill your fucking shelves up with more than what you need, with everything that you could possibly need. Because this person's needs went above your own, which means they've got to pay it back. You know, oh my God, looking on the bottom of the deck, there you are. That's how we know the energy is heading in the right direction. Honestly, Jack gets to deliver the presents. Okay? He takes over. Oh my God, and look at that. The 10 of presents underneath. Okay? The 10 of Pentacles underneath with the Fool. Okay, like this is it. This is movement forward. I'm not somebody. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, if kind of what I'm getting is like, I think that you were supposed to be born into some type of family business. And your creative nature was supposed to be a part of this business, and this person just came and took it away from you. Like somebody took a business away from somebody, and then they told you to do all the work to get this business up and running. Well, they took all of the money, all the designs. And like, I gotta tell you, you've got a backbone of fucking steel that you didn't just fucking walk up and just slice this person. Honestly, like what they did to you, like the way that I see it, they owe you a boyfriend. Okay, that turns into some type of marriage that doesn't leave you. Okay, if you're used to people leaving, trust me, there's people coming in your life that are not going to leave again. Okay, there's people coming in your life that are no longer going to siphon your emotions and use you while hiding in the dark and stealing all of your innovativeness, all your ideas, all your sharpness. It's like somebody took over your mind because they got to see through your third eye. And they saw things that were coming in for you, and they derailed them and they took them. And they just decided, I'm just going to be naughty. You can either be nice or you can be naughty. Well, I want to be naughty. And they understand, like, naughty is not like some type of sex doll naughty where you get to dress up in lingerie. Naughty is you get a lump of coal and you don't get anything delivered to you. That's what naughty means. Like, you see how stupid some people are? Like, this is a woman who guarantee it, okay, thought that naughty meant, oh, men are going to find me attractive. I'm going to be so naughty, right? Because the wordplay with people, like, you know, hooking up with demons and hooking up with angels and listening to everything they say sometimes, that, like I said, they're going to come through the ether wrong. It's not going to be straight to the point. It's people, they're going to dance around words. They're not going to know how to say certain words, right? People are going to describe things and they're going to actionize things and things that get told to these people through other demonic presences that are stalking them. They're not going to be these demonic presences. They don't have the vocabulary capacity that we have. So their vocabulary is very small. So they don't have the ability to describe things very well. And that I find kind of hilarious, because you can understand and start to kind of imagine how many people get it wrong. Right? And they do not hear things correct. And this person did not hear this correct. They saw that a tower was going to come down, but what they didn't realize was sometimes towers, okay, naturally come down over time. They do. Okay. And when the moon is right, sometimes that tower moves and it just comes down, right? Because nothing lasts forever. And I don't know if this person thinks that wherever they are on their tower of bullshit in hell or in the 7th dimension or living it up in fucking what they think is heaven, right? It's like they're on this tower that can very easily subside and capsize and fall apart as easy as anything else can. Right? But some people, because their entitlement goes so far, they really, really honestly believe that they're untouchable. It's like corrupt cops. You know, they really think that they're just allowed to do whatever they want because they're a cop. They've got a badge. Which is why so many people now video record them. Because they don't trust what these cops are saying to them. They don't trust the laws anymore. They don't trust that these corrupt cops are going to get them to do something, empty out their wallet, and fucking pull away. Right? It's like nobody is safe now. And it's made the corrupt people get caught because of all these cameras and because of all these people who are watching now. Right? So we're going to end it at that. And basically how I'm going to leave it is that somebody took a chunk of cash and of credit and of life away from somebody. okay, and then told them that they had to work harder to get what they needed because everything was going into this other person's money pot. So like, don't be surprised if you've only made like minimum wage your whole life, because in another dimension, you were probably making $40 an hour, but this siphoning succubus whore was taking 75% of it. And then giving you that 25% or that like 10% or 15% going like breadcrumbing you like, oh, do you want it? Oh, no. You got to make sure you work extra hard for it. Oh, you're sick? Go to work anyways. You don't have any backup. So it's like they took away your backup because they wanted backup, right? They wanted to make sure they were taken care of. And because they weren't taken care of, they went to somebody who had their shit together and had direction. Right? Had direction lined up for themselves. And they went, oh, well, this person's already got it mapped out, so I'm just going to take it. Like, if it didn't come to them as an original idea, do you really think it's going to work out forever for them? No. People are going to realize, especially like when kids get adopted and people give up pets and stuff like that. Sometimes, man, you've got to realize that like things are just not meant for your life, but you take them anyways because you kind of feel this like little bit of greed, or that you work really hard and you're allowed to do what you want, which is totally true. But to sacrifice another animal because of it, or to make something sacrifice itself because you can pay for it, just because you can pay for it, it doesn't mean you deserve to have it or that you should buy it. Right? Or that you should own it. Like, I don't really believe that anything is supposed to be caged. Like, I don't believe that anything is supposed to be sitting in a cage and looking at you. Have you seen The Truman Show? That shit is way too dimensionally lined up and mirrored by shit like that. Like that. The next thing I know, man, if I have a hamster watch, I'll probably fucking live in some dimension for 20 years. Okay? Because I had a hamster for 7 living in a cage, and I'm going to have to live 20 years in a cage somewhere else. Like, I kind of feel like that's how it works. Like, you don't have to believe me, and you don't have to agree with me. Like, if you've got lots of caged animals, honestly, they might need you. Okay, I'm talking about my path, how I feel about something, right? The way I feel about something is because I'm following my mission, and if something turns me off, and I get that I shouldn't do that, I don't do it. And then later on, I'm like, man, thank gosh I didn't do that, because I really didn't need to, but I was bored and I had the money and I wanted to. Well, that was still ironically stupid, right? Just because you have the money to do something, that's where you do such nice things for yourself. When you've got a little bit of extra money, but you want to put majority of it away, then you take yourself out, fucking spend the night at a nice hotel, go swimming all night, do the jacuzzi, right? Take yourself out for dinner, dine yourself, wine yourself, right? Feel good about yourself, go buy a nice top and then come home, like anything to make yourself feel good now because you've worked really hard and somebody took that away from you. So now the universe is like, listen, money's going to be coming in. Okay. It's going to be coming in slow and it's going to be coming in over time, but it's going to be coming in and it's not going to stop this time. So make sure you appreciate it now that you have it. Don't just work and save everything, because then you start getting angry. And then that's when these motherfuckers start coming in, because then you start introducing friends into your life because you feel like, you don't want to do it alone and you're lonely. And those friends start siphoning off you again. Okay, so when you wine and you dine yourself and you treat yourself good, okay, and you let yourself heal, which this 4 of fucking needles it just won't leave me, okay? It just keeps showing me like, hello, this is healing, right? Sometimes you're not allowed to, sometimes you can't sit there and sew up something and create something when you're on the edge yourself. Okay, but this person has kept you on the edge for so long that you're just used to overworking yourself. Universe is like, you don't got to overwork anymore. Money is flowing and you aren't going to be stopped again. These people, they only get their chance to do their magic. And then once their energy is done and their magic is complete, they can't do it anymore. So anyway, you're in the clear and you are moving forward. Okay, Christmas will be coming to you, and these other mofos that are waiting for fucking their gifts in the mail for every bad thing they did are going to be getting lumps of coal, and then they're going to try and kill you. But they already tried to kill you, and it didn't work, so. Anyways, peace out. I'm going to let this upload now and continue with my Friday. I hope it resonates, and thanks for joining and subscribing and texting and commenting and doing all the lovely things that you do. It's amazing. So thanks for the emails and all the likes. It really actually does mean something. Like, if you think that like liking a video doesn't mean something, it really does. Okay, like it really puts you up there. Like 1 or 2 likes on a video is not the same as like 100 likes on a video. Okay, it gets a little bit more stream time. YouTube actually thinks people like me, you know, it's like that. Okay. Oh, I just got super itchy nose. Ooh, that might work. Liking the videos work. Okay, it really does. I know it sounds stupid, but it really works. Okay, even if it's a shitty message, trust me, I don't want to be bringing it up. Hearting it doesn't make me feel like, oh, look at all these people who like the shitty. No. It means that you're affirming that you like it because it was brought to you and you saw it. So anyways, the trials and tribulations and laws of YouTube and its likes and dislikes. Oh, call the president. Jesus. Peace out, homies. Word to your mothers.